welcome back everyone. It is Tati and we are on another day of quarantine. So if you've seen the last two videos, we've shown you how to safely remove the product. We've shown you how to clean up your nail bed with products that you have around the house. An easy way to make sure that we're keeping them nice and clean. Made some recommendations on length and shaping since we have naked nails and we're not going to be able to see our manicurist anytime soon. So went over those recommendations. So now I figured since we have these beautiful naked nails, what a great time it is to, enrich them and nourish them and put some vitamins on them. So I'm going to show you a really awesome do-it-yourself nail strengthening solution at home. What this includes is simply these two things. We have some really finely chopped minced garlic. This is fresh garlic. You don't want to use any jarred minced garlic because it has other preservatives and stuff, so you want to keep it as natural as possible. And some clear coat. Now in the clear coat bottle, we do want to empty it out. I'd say maybe at least a third of the way since we're going to be putting some product in there. And I'm just going to use a handy dandy butter knife to go ahead and start squishing all that garlic in there. Now I really love doing this because yes, there are a lot of nail strengthening solutions in the stores. Believe it or not, a lot of people it's very common to have a sensitivity to those nail strengtheners, getting brittle nails or they start peeling. Some people experience a little bit of irritation or sensation on their actual nail bed. And it's just because those have really, really strong chemicals that some people can be a little bit sensitive to, but it is definitely very common for that to happen. And I like to do things as natural as possible. And this is actually a trick that my mom showed me. And she always has beautiful nails. Pretty much my foundations of my principles on how I work and how I handle nails, I learned from her. So I definitely would take her word for it. Let me go ahead and finish squishing this in here. And garlic is used because it has just a lot of natural nutrients that helps reinforce your nail plate, giving it strength. All right, we got most of it in there. So now what you want to do is we're going to seal this up really good. We're going to give it a good shake. I would let this sit for at least 24, but maybe up to 48 hours so that way the polish has an opportunity to mix in with the garlic really, really nicely.
One day later.
All right, everyone, welcome back. It has been 24 hours that our nail strengthener at home has been soaking. What I've done is I went ahead and buffed my nails. And actually this I really should have covered on the last video. I use a 100-180 buffer, or you can just use the smoother end of your nail file. And you want to buff going up and down the nail. You want to avoid going sideways unless you have something harsh there that you need to file down. But buffing is good for a couple reasons. It evens out and smooths out the nail plate, especially after removing product. It can get a little bumpy. And also because it's going to help eliminate any oils on the nail bed and attach itself to the product that you're putting on much better. So after cleaning or right before you're going to put on polish, always buff it. Let me wipe it down real quick of any dust. Now all I'm going to do is go ahead and apply the polish to my nail. All right, so there we go. We've applied it. Now what's important with this is that you reapply it every day. So tomorrow I'm going to remove this one and reapply another top coat. And it's usually recommended for 7 days. You can even do it up to 14 days. But since this is a really natural, healthy way, there's really no too long to do it. You can do this on a regular basis or anytime you catch yourself naked between manicures. Now, if you're using nail strengtheners that you buy in the store, then you definitely want to make sure that you follow those instructions very carefully because it can definitely pose issues on your nail plate if you're not using it the right way, or it might not work if you're not using it the right way. And for anyone who is going straight to putting product on their nail and you have some length, then definitely feel free to polish the under part of your nail with your nail strengthener because it's still some free naked nail space and it's still going to be able to absorb the nutrients on it. So there's definitely a solution there if you're going to stay with product. But that's it in a nutshell. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this DIY nail strengthener. I'll be hitting you guys up next time on how to polish your own nails and get long-lasting wear with regular polish. So definitely stay tuned, subscribe, and hit that bell so you get notified when the next video comes up. Thanks again. Happy quarantine.